Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our HOCHLAND playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 3 with obviously MIXU'S faction unlocker.
Yes, my lord.
So we are playing as the true Emperor, ALDEBRAND Ludenhof. We have taken HOCHLAND off the treacherous Karl Franz, who we have a treaty with for the moment after beating him back after he declared war on us. We have secured the coastlands and the Northwestern Empire is secure, at least now. Now we do have some people within our territory and we are working on future setups. Obviously we do have some dwarves which I am concerned about. And I am going to have to deal with at some point, but for now I will allow them to remain there. I think we're in a bit of a chilled position for now. In fact, I think I am prepping for fighting off Thranzi Boy again. I actually think I'm going to bring this guy up here. And basically see how things go. What do we want in here, gig? This isn't really a monetary place, it's a military place. Middenheim is going to be my more economic-y place. But yeah, we are prepping for the inevitable coming war with Karl Franz again. And then obviously we are gonna start claiming bringing the rest of the empire back.
Master engineer. To the provinces. Sigmar compels us. Standard watch
We can head
rotation.
down to Altdorf. We are moving up here.
I will marshal the men. Work to do. Ready.
Probably move one of those over here. The important one. In fact, no, the unimportant one, because then I don't care if it gets destroyed. And that means long run we can actually clear this out. But you know what, I'm going to clear that out now. Let's see. Sorry, I want to buff up my war machines. Who needs mages? We just need steel, faith, and gunpowder. Sorry, I nearly ripped my headphones off my head there. Steel, faith, and gunpowder will do everything that we need.
It is time. Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
7 turns. Gives us time to build, however.
I need a list of our supplies and munitions.
I know there's this mission there. I honestly don't. I'm not going to do it. I'm not a fan of Gotrek and Felix. Ooh.
What does the Emperor bid?
That's an interesting change.
It is impossible to make men perfect. Machines. Praise Sigmar.
Interesting that I can do that. Side grade them. I would like to get some better cavalry in here, but I don't think I've got. I could do actually.
Who calls?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This still works well. No, I don't need that. There we go, and we are going to get a couple of cavalry in here, because obviously I can upgrade my cavalry, I always forget about that. And obviously long run I'd probably replace some of my... long run I will be replacing my infantry with war machines, because a line of war machines, of tanks in front, allowing my guys to just shoot and shoot and shoot is obviously really key. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording for a second then. I was like, oh god!
To the provinces. My inventions serve the Empire. I will marshal the men.
God, they're so damn expensive when recruiting them like this.
Bid? Yes, my lord. So many ideas.
So again, we're kind of in a bit of a chill. Bit of a chill period. We have positioned my armies ready in case Karl Franz declares war on us. I am aware I'm a little vulnerable in the north, but I'm fairly sure he'll have pulled his armies back to fight the vampires, so I probably cut that off relatively quickly.
If you want it done right.
Ooh. Okay, I'm happy with that one.
Pioneer of
So I can cancel that, so I can get some more cavalry going.
To the provinces.
Maybe actually get that building going.
Grand inventor. Bow before your emperor.
He's not at war with anybody. We are kind of just staring at each other. In fact, does he have allies?
I will hear your petition, but
No, why? Why have you joined the traitor? Peter Southernhof is down here, managing Reichland for us, but we will see how this goes. Migration, always
Imperial
migration.
Scholar. Invention is my gift.
There might be the odd position where you don't want to go to migration, but that is not usual. I'm going to be honest, I really should be building walls here.
The Empire. The nation calls. My inventions serve the
Need an
Empire.
excuse. I need an excuse to break through, guys, to go to war with Thranzi boy. To take the traitor out once and for all. I'm worried I'm going to have somebody else start a fight beforehand. Can't believe no one has sided with the traitor. With the art traitor. Karl, Lupercal, Franz.
Raise Sigma. I will marshal the men.
And you see, they are better than what I can currently recruit, so I'm going to keep that going.
Yes, my lord. Bringing plans to fruition.
I really need to push my economy, I'm gonna be honest. Nuln is gonna have to go under siege instantly if a war starts with this guy. So we will show Nuln how true how the true power of gunpowder. And then Nuln's forges will be turned to us.
My blade.
God damn it. God damn it.
Forge ahead! Inspiration beckons.
What does the Emperor bid?
I gotta wait one turn. I am probably gonna lose a couple of places, but so be it.
Innovation. Never complacent.
Save our cash. So we've got a small Norscan incursion which I need to deal with. This is the issue: is I probably need to maintain an army in the north, but we should be able to beat him into submission easily enough. They'll do what they do. He'll have a good solid raid against us. We'll beat it back, reclaim our territory, and then he'll peace out.
Yes? This will bolster the nation. So, to the provinces.
Increase mobility more, please. Last thing I want is to lose that and then have Franzi Boy send an army to take it off me. I really want the dwarves to lose that bit of territory so I've got an excuse to go in and take it. And watch as they suddenly decide they want peace.
The ruinous powers demand your utter
Oh.
destruction. What can you possibly say?
And they are suddenly at
will
peace
marshal
because they got confederated. That's definitely different.
For the Empire! With precision.
What? Move!
At last we come to the Empire.
I guess.
Invention is my gift.
Actually, we want to
nation
turn back
calls.
around.
Yes, my lord.
Grand inventor. I want to report on our defenses.
I mean, kind of the same thing happened. I got sacked a bit. I still expect them to go to war with me at some point, though I have a non-aggression pact, so I should get some warning. Long run, we will need to deal with Norska, but Norska is a pain. I wish there was a way to install friendly tribes in Norska. Again, this is where I think the vassalization mechanics could be better.
My hand hovers close to my blade.
Don't.
Utter your demand before.
The ruinous powers demand your utter destruction.
Fine.
What does the Emperor bid? Let us move.
So many ideas, as the Empire demands. Where's my next quarry? Pioneer of progress.
Not Cornswell.
It's a horrible map.
Our strength is bolstered.
The ruinous.
Beat them into submission again.
Raise Sigma. Step to it.
Imperial Scholar.
Not a huge range. That's useful. But no, first of all, you know, we've already got that.
Upgrades are vital. Compelled by good sense.
Do for now. Okay. So obviously we're going to cross the sea, sack a couple of their settlements to get revenge, and then probably force peace again, which will give us another 10 or so turns of peace, and then we are going to prep for the inevitable war with Franzi Boy and Nuln, unfortunately, at the same time, potentially.
Ambition draws me upwards, burdened with brilliance.
To the provinces. To strengthen the Empire.
Here we go.
Attention is my gift.
Increase mobility more. Slowly getting there. Building up, prepping for war.
My inventions serve the Empire.
No. Hold on, hold on me.
This is it, man! Someone get me a report on the defenses.
Again, this is where I wish you could kind of vassalize these guys in the north. Maybe every so often have to go and deal with them again, but...
Yes, my lord.
At last we come to the Empire. Hox's.
I will take peace. Now, what will you give me for that? Can I, before we do this?
So many ideas. Pioneer of progress.
I have stepped into the realm of chaos
Longship
and
graveyard.
return. There is nothing you can say that will bring mirth. Tremble, Empire Man. What the Black Iron Reaver did to Volganov is nothing if Korn will...
There we go, that's one. I don't want to do that. There we go. So we've given ourselves breathing space there, because Norscan territory is not good for me. The amount of time I would end up sitting up here messing around with it It's a pain to get around. I'm happy to leave it alone for the time being until I've got a very secure base. I'm going to be honest, I would happily feed it to Kislev. I could check if Kislev is still alive.
For the Empire!
Tremble, Empire Man. What the Black Iron Reaver...
There we go. So I made quite a big chunk of cash off their invasion.
What does the Emperor bid? I cannot comply.
Executor. I want the growth.
Raise Sigma. Let us move.
If you want it done right. Pull into port.
Oh, because destruction is the only thing that will balance the scales of justice. I know some people will be shouting at me for doing that, but honestly, I don't think she's that great a lord.
Small but substantial modifications.
So the boss man again. Let's see. I want the army to be cheap.
Burdened with brilliance.
There we go, that's the one we want.
My war machines require test subjects.
78 missile strength.
'Tis a burden to always be the smartest man in any room.
I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. There we go. Slowly driving my economy up. Bigger settlements, of course, make me more money. The Empire will prosper again. You know, Reichland, Middenland, Hochland, and Brass Keep will be the core. Obviously, we will eventually reincorporate Tabakland as well into the Empire, led by that decadent Karl Franz.
Approach us, friend.
Who has
Make your
tricked
offer.
Noon into working with him. You know, he has tricked Noon. That is my headcanon. He has, you know, used
To the
Pythidius
provinces?
chaos trickery to bring Noon back onto side,
inventions
clearly.
serve the Empire.
But the Empire will prevail. Meanwhile, Bretonia seems to be doing really well. Again, I really want the dwarves to get their butts kicked.
By the comet. On march. Now,
Work to do. I will hear your petition, but make no
It's a
promises.
war of people I don't know. We will soon be ready to start the next stage of the war. Tabakland is going to be our first grab. I will peace out with Noon if I can, because I would prefer to confederate them, but if I can't, I can't. because I'd like to get some of their amethyst units, which you can get by confederating them. I mean,
Invention is my gift.
we know where it is, but...
By Sigma's right.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
Damn, allied with Kislev as well.
My task is unending. I have no time for
I am
fools or
aware
frivolity.
of the hypocrisy in what I just did.
Good.
But the enemy of my enemy.
War calls.
Brands will fall.
Yes, my lord.
Imperial Scholar.
Are you so keen to meet more?
Yes, non-aggression.
I trust you.
That means they will not be going to war with me instantly.
Expert in innovation. We test our metal against them. I want inventory within the hour.
So,
We go.
Rearm and remodel. Burdened with brilliance.
what does the Emperor bid?
$82. Oh wow. And our economy is flourishing. I mean, 2 new settlements probably does help with that to an extent. Oh! Damn, they snuck behind me. I did not realize they had a big army up there. Okay, that does put us in a bit of a problematic position. Not too bad, actually, because the boss man can head that way while this guy heads up through Tavocland, or yeah, vice versa.
Grand inventor.
By the comet. It is for the best. To battle!
Pioneer of progress. 'Tis the wisest
Okay,
path.
charging around like this is not the most sensible idea, but still. Is why building in defenses is good. Here we go. That was somewhere I wanted to take, and at some point I do want to take out Golgi, because obviously he controls some of my territory. We've got the elves. I will probably allow them to keep that though.
I will marshal the men. Yes, a sound plan. For Heldenhammer!
I mean, he's just opened up if he doesn't retreat. There's a reason I'm falling back. Because... Why did you fall me back to there? I was hoping just to fall back a little bit that way so I could attack from the other side. Never mind. Hindsight.
Intention is my gift. For Sigma and Verena! So many new ideas.
Go. I'm annoyed by that.
Raise Sigma. To the provinces.
I'm really annoyed by that. But we will deal with this next time. Yeah. I probably could have won that original battle quite well, but they would have been coming in from behind, which is why I didn't want to fight it. Anyway, as I was saying, this is all stuff for next time. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. And if you are enjoying, like and subscribe, all that jazz. And an extra special thank you to our channel members and patrons. That is Monster Bound, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Gavin, Nick, Extus, Patrick S. Wilson, Jason Air, Newborn Kenobi, Skrin, and Good Sir Twisted. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.